Am I the asshole turning a woman away when she showed up with the incorrect amount of money? I'm selling old toys my son does not use anymore on FB Marketplace, and I have been dealing with all types of people, as you can imagine. Today a woman was to show up at 2. She came an hour early, no big deal, and pay me a whole $5 for a car ramp. She arrived and did the "I only have 3, is that okay?" This irritated me, and I said no, and of course she called me an asshole and that I wasted her time, ranted for 30 seconds about her kids or something, and left. My husband thinks I'm the a-hole because it was $2. I think she was, because the thing was only 5. Why come if you didn't have the money? She didn't even try to haggle it down. She just asked if it worked, which it does. I even put new batteries in it. AITA? NTA for those saying YTA, because it's only $2. They're right, it is only $2, which means how hard would it be for the woman to bring the correct amount in the first place? That plus not showing up at the agreed time is pretty disrespectful of your time, and while refusing to give her the toy over a $2 difference might have been a little bit petty, good for you. Yeah, I thought maybe I was petty as well, but not an asshole. Yeah, NTA, this is a common tactic scam that choosing beggars use, not bringing enough paired with a sob story. She was going to most likely wrestle it. Don't let yourself feel bad. I was selling an older but usable iPad. I myself had barely used it, so the condition was practically brand new, for $50. A guy showed up and said, "I only have $20. Is that okay?" I said nope. Bye. He tried complaining about how he drove so far to come to pick it up, and I told him that I was clear on the price, so it was his problem, not mine. In the ad, I even said it was $50 firm. As they say, play bitch games, win bitch prizes. I've definitely offered less, but I always make sure to bring the amount of money they are asking just in case they won't go lower. Why even show up if you don't have the money? NTA, this is a well-known scam. Exactly. She did this absolutely on purpose, and I'm guessing that most of the time she gets away with it. Good for you for standing up to her. Absolutely. Happens when selling used cars all the time. It really depends. If you want to get rid of the car, fine, just let it go. If it's a good car and someone pulls this, I will just say no. Even $100 lower on a $15K car. If you agreed to meet for an advertised price, you better be ready to pay or have some damn respect and don't waste their time. With used cars it's normal to haggle upon seeing the car. Kinda hard to agree on a price before you even see it with something like that. I'm talking about when they are all good with it and like it, but pull something like, "Sorry, I only brought $4,800 for a $5,000 car." Usually when you say no, somehow they magically find the extra $200. NTA, this is a very common tactic among assholes. They believe that if they put you on the spot you'll accept a lower offer than what was agreed upon. They count on people being polite and accommodating to all but steal from them. I've encountered it more than once myself. In fact, if you took the money, you'd have been an asshole of sorts for encouraging/validating the slow life behavior. This is one case where it's not the money, it's the principle is actually an important point. Yup, happened to me back in the first time I sold something to someone online. It was a small difference, so I accepted, even though I had already made a discount. Also I was younger and really wanted to get rid of the thing, and I never let that happen again. People try it way too much way too often, so I've refused a couple of offers for this very reason, even if it's a small difference. Fuck them. If we agree on a price, respect that or get out. I haven't had this happen since I made a point to say $5, right, and making sure they agree when arranging the swap. Maybe someone will still try it, but I'll just say sorry, you agreed on the price. It's not the $2, it's the fact that I'm left feeling angry and used. I don't deserve that, so I'm not accepting it anymore. NTA, it's only $2 for you guys, and it'll only be $2 for the next person, and the next. Stand your ground against scam artists. It's the principle. Yup, I tell people no, even if they're $1 short and a $3,000 car. Price is price. Once people get away with it once, they never stop. I once had a kid show up with $3,497 to buy a car that I had agreed to sell him for $3,500. Apparently his grandpa gave him a check for the car, and the place he cashed it at took a $3 fee. Only time I've ever broken the rule and sold it to him anyways. Killed me though. Yeah, but this is fair, believable, and a small difference. I'd get a good chuckle out of this one personally and take it. I understand if it's like a young kid going to buy a bag of chips and he's 20 cents short or something, but this is an adult who probably has a job and can spare the $2. NTA, it is your property and you set the price at $5. She is tough for not bringing the correct amount of money. After all, she was missing 40% of the full price. NTA, how did you waste her time? She's the one who showed up with the wrong amount of money. Maybe she should have shown up at 2 and used that extra hour to track down the $2. She couldn't find $2 even in change. I mean, it's $5. Sometimes I don't have $2 even in loose change, but you can bet your ass I wouldn't spend my last $3 on a toy. NTA, she tried to take 40% off without talking about it beforehand. Yeah, it's only $2, but it's only 2 of $5. Exactly, it's 40%. Also, maybe I'm a weirdo for not carrying cash around, but it would be almost harder for me to scrounge $3 than to make a point of putting a $5 in my wallet for something like this. Update. I have read all the messages and while most think NTA but petty, I shouldn't have turned them on away when it was the kid that was going to use it. I do get it was only $2 and you made me feel bad Reddit. Maybe I was being petty. Update 2. Dang, I didn't expect this to receive so many responses and I have been trying to get through them all. For the hate about the $2, I get it and again feel like I was petty af over it. For the support, I didn't realize this on the spot door haggle was so widespread. They are the dicks not us. Unite. Conclusion. Not the asshole.